Hello, and welcome to another video where I'm discussing my CD collection. What I have up next is Julian Cope, 20 Mothers. The subtitle of the album is Better to Light a Candle Than to Curse the Darkness. I got a couple of his CDs from a friend of mine he was getting rid of some of his CDs, and he gave me this one and Peggy Suicide. And Julian Cope is an artist who I feel like I haven't spent enough time really taking a look at his work because there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot of information there, and it can be a little bit exhausting. This album, 20 Mothers, features 20 tracks. So that's a long album. It's in 4 phases and with varied themes and musical styles. The first track, Wheelbarrow Man, he's talking about his relationship with his estranged brother. He has notes about each song. So before I get into talking about that, I wanted to talk a little bit about the format of these videos that I'm doing, talking about my CD collection. I feel like, especially with an artist like Julian Cope, where there's so much and he's so prolific, I'm not giving the albums enough attention before I listen to them. Now, some of it's because I've listened to these albums numerous times, and they're CDs that I collected years ago, and they mean something to me. And with an artist like Julian Cope, I haven't fully appreciated his work. I haven't sat down with it as much. Although I do have a couple of his albums on vinyl. I have Kilimanjaro by his previous group, The Teardrop Explodes, and I have World Shut Your Mouth. There's a lot of reading to do listening while you listen to his albums. If you flip through the liner notes, he writes essays about environmentalism and ancient history. Like, he loves talking about the Druids and paganism, and he's very anti-religion, and he has strong opinions on things, and he writes essays to go with the album. So it's an exhaustive listen. You really have to pay attention, but there's some interesting moments there. A variety of musical styles, but a lot of it, I find, if you like Robin Hitchcock, you might really be into Julian Cope. Syd Barrett as well, there's moments there. Obviously, Robin Hitchcock was greatly influenced by Syd Barrett. There's some common threads musically and with his approach. And Wheelbarrow Man, I guess, was a song about rekindling his relationship with his brother. The big hit I found on here was Try, Try, Try. Stone Circles in You sounds like a Syd Barrett song to me. It kind of reminds me of the Effervescent Elephant from the Barrett album. Just a playful kind of storytelling song. And there was another one, The Lonely Guy. To me, I was listening to that one, and I was listening to it thinking it sounds like a little bit of later Pink Floyd. The only one I really had trouble with was Highway to the Sun. It had a repetitive sound through it that just sounded like a really loud bird, and it wasn't syncing up with the music, and I found it very jarring and irritating. But maybe I should spend some more time with this album. There's a lot to take in, and there's a lot to talk about. But the next one on the list is Peggy Suicide. But I'll try to do that. I'll try to spend more time talking about each individual album in the future videos. So next time I'll be talking about Peggy Suicide after I've listened to that album.